My beloved, pause and allow these words to find their place within you. For what arrives at your awareness right now holds deep meaning. That your gaze now meets these very sentences is a sign of my direct presence guiding them to you. You have reached this specific point for a clear purpose led by my guiding care. At this time, your journey has brought you to a communication meant to awaken something deep inside you and settle your innermost self. A difference is now emerging in your environment. Perhaps you sense it during moments of quiet or as a soft nudge within your awareness. I am making clear what is coming into your experience. A hidden difficulty has been put in place to obstruct what I intend to unfold in your life's journey. This goes beyond merely answering your petitions. It involves your true calling, your well-being, and how your future path reveals itself. The way you are currently moving holds great importance, which is why you now encounter opposition. But my precious one, grasp this truth. The barrier will not seem dangerous. It will feel familiar, simple, perhaps even like a gift given to you. Not every opening that shows itself comes from my intention. Some are shaped to reflect exactly what you have desired. What feels right to your emotions might not match your genuine course, and I am stepping in before you mistake a false likeness for my truth. Right now, you stand at a significant junction. One direction leads to wholeness, deep insight, and my all-encompassing presence. The alternative brings a burden that will linger far past the first encounter. I am showing you this not to frighten you, but to provide safeguard. I am extending my hand to you so you do not step unknowingly into what was meant to cause you pain. This explains why certain bonds have naturally lessened in your life's movement. This is why some longed for possibilities stayed beyond your reach. This is why stillness has surrounded particular situations. You are not forgotten. You're being watched over and secured. My being has been drawing you apart from anything that cannot accompany you where I am leading. Periods of patient expectation have acted as your defense. Moments spent alone have been times of quiet preparation. Understand the weight of this time and also feel the profound affection within this warning. Difficulties notice the glow within you, but my being perceives your final course. The tension you sense does not point to a shortcoming. It reveals the presence of an opposition. Real resistance does not rise up against those who move through life without thought. It emerges for those who bear my radiance and intention. You are asked to stand firm with courage, to bring peace to your inner self, to trust that I am opening what no opposing force can shut. And even when your sight cannot grasp it, my essence has already started to act for your benefit. Good results are being confirmed in situations you have not yet met. Troubles are being halted before they even approach your way. What felt uncertain in your everyday existence has always been part of my wider design for your deeper passage. Now, as you step into this important period, I call on you to declare your readiness. And stay close with me until the conclusion, for we will end with words that will envelop your day in security and inner strength. My child, there are stretches in your experience where everything on the outside seems fine. Your duties are handled. Your happiness is clear. Your days are full. Still, deep inside you, a feeling of unrest begins to move. It is not anxiety or fear. It is a profound recognition, a calm, significant sense within your inner self that a certain aspect of your surroundings is more complex than it appears. I am speaking to you at this moment, my precious one, not through a dramatic show, but as a gentle prompting that connects with your deepest being and asks you to pay closer attention. A hidden trial lies before you. It is subtle and modest instead of being large or clear. It takes the form of an opportunity, feels pleasing, and conceals itself within your most heartfelt longings. This might show up as an opening you have expected, a connection that feels perfect, a situation that appears profoundly good. However, not every inviting path originates from my true design. Some are shaped to precisely reflect what you have requested. Your emotions might guide you away from the course I have laid out for you. And my being steps in before you take something false as my truth. You are now at a defining intersection. One direction promises fullness, clear discernment, and my safeguarding presence. The other brings a sadness that remains long after its cause is gone. I show you this possibility not to cause fright, but to ensure your security. I offer my attention so you bypass walking into what intends to harm you. This is why certain people have separated from your immediate company. This is why hope for chances stayed out of reach. This is why silence has surrounded specific concerns. You are not neglected. You are being preserved. My influence has been separating you from anything that cannot accompany you along the path I am showing. Moments of stillness have acted as a watch. Periods of solitude have been times of quiet preparation. Grasp the gravity of this and the profound love contained within this warning. Hardship notices the light inside you, but my being sees the true direction of your existence. The pressure you face does not signal your collapse. It points to a trial. Meaningful resistance does not emerge for those who lack direction. It confronts those who carry my distinct radiance. You are called to stand courageously, to bring steadiness to your inner core, to trust that I am making way for what no force can shut down. And even if you cannot see it, my essence has already begun to act for your protection. Good results are being established in areas you have not yet discovered. Damaging aims are being redirected before they even come near your reality. What appeared disorderly in your everyday experience has been part of a careful design for your inner growth. This reveals that every step you take has been considered. Every phase of your existence put into action. My child, this same awareness has always been part of your life's unfolding. Right now, you stand at a critical crossroads. One path leads to the freedom I offer. Another leads to a longer wait. I am present through all moments. And I'm doing more than just keeping you safe. I am lifting you up toward clearer understanding, a surer sense of peace, and your truest direction. You have felt the deep underlying tension, haven't you, my beloved? That distinct blend of hopeful expectation and inner resistance. It feels as though something big is near. Yet the weight you carry seems to grow heavier each day. My precious one, what you are sensing is not random. It is a strong spiritual unfolding. This intensity often feels heaviest right before a moment of relief. Realize this truth. Opposing influences may present incomplete thoughts, but I fully surround you with my favor. Do not mistake a moment of quiet for a rejection. Do not believe my stillness means I am absent. I am always present and on time. My timing has a clear purpose. My methods are precise. I am positioning you with great care, not only for your safety, but to bring you to a higher place. The burdens you perceive confirm the deep value of what is held within you. This significant turning point, understand this, my beloved, extends beyond your own existence. It will affect those who follow you, your lasting impact, the patterns of constraint that conclude with you, and the completeness that begins through you. This is the reason why the struggle has become so intense. Because what I am unfolding through you will shape many lives for years to come. Before any great unfolding, a quiet empty space often appears. Before every true gift, there is a period of evaluation. And before any ascent, there is often an attractive law. This appeal speaks not to your flaws, but to your truest desires. It will appear right, yet it will softly guide you away from the direction I have prepared for you. That misleading voice has been heard throughout time. Yet you are not without resources. You are not abandoned. You do not move blindly. The very essence that brings life from silence lives within you. This inner truth guides your movements, clarifies your perception, and protects you. Remain attentive to that inner knowing. Let its voice rise above your worries, your feelings, or your own reasoning. This is more than simple guidance. It is a crucial way to persevere. So, my precious one, pause for a moment. Consider your next movement carefully. Not everything that seems promising originates from me. Not every presented option is from the divine. And not every period of stillness means I have refused you. Sometimes it is my gentle care. You are at the edge of something deeply important. The pressure you feel is not a result of wrongdoing but a readiness for what is arriving. I am making your path clear, removing what does not belong in your future, and asking you to choose my direction over simple ease. For yielding to my truth always opens pathways that your own effort could not uncover. You have traveled to this place and now the journey becomes quiet. I am not remote. I am precise in my actions. In this moment, my child, I am not asking you to grasp every detail. I am asking you to yield completely with steady trust even when the path is not clear. You may not understand why things have paused. You may feel the quiet weight of unspoken questions and a stillness that lasts longer than you expected. But this quietness, my beloved, it is sacred. This is a deep stillness where disagreements turn to your advantage without your direct action. Being in accord with me is more than a good practice. It is a powerful safeguard. It places your life under my direct attention where I stand for you in ways you cannot see. Each time you resist rushing, trying to resolve things on your own, speaking from unease or acting on impulse, you step fully into my protection. In a world full of noise and hurry, choosing calm patience is a profound act. Frequently the most remarkable wonders emerge from a quiet period of waiting. You may sense that deep quiet now, a disquing calm where nothing appears to shift. But understand this clearly, my precious one. This is not being stuck. This is my exact purpose. I am actively working just beyond what your eyes can perceive. Conversations are taking place in areas you do not access and plans are forming that will never involve you because I am already diverting what was intended to cause you difficulty. That direction that ended, that agreement that unraveled, you saw a setback, but I saw a precise positioning. What you see as a dismissal is often my gentle care in disguise. I'm not withholding from you. I am protecting you. Imagine a caring guardian who swiftly guides their young one away from harm just before something dangerous passes. The young one might cry, confused by the sudden pull. But the guardian understands the reason. I am acting in this way for you now, my beloved. I am directing you away from difficulties you cannot perceive. You only perceive what is openly presented. But I see the true intention behind every proposition. The individual whose words are pleasant but whose inner core lacks warmth. The opportunity that seems favorable but hides an unseen price. The opposing force knows well how to imitate what is beneficial. It has studied your deepest thoughts, your patterns, your preferences. Therefore, it conceals falsehood within what appears to be your rightful direction. This is why clear insight is more valuable than simple desire. Not every person who walks beside you genuinely stands with you. Some are present not to strengthen you but to observe to diminish your strength even as they acknowledge your successes. And I in my deep care am pulling back the veil. I am revealing unreliable connections, unstable agreements, and concealed betrayals. This disclosure is not meant to embarrass you, my child. It is intended to protect you. Do not struggle to grasp what I am releasing. Some bonds cannot bear the significance of what lies ahead for you. You desired clarity. My words come to you now. They appear in ways you might not expect. This moment holds discomfort, my beloved. The stillness, the void, the alteration occurring within you. Consider that the distance you perceive is actually a protected space. I speak to you in these tender moments. Not with forceful displays, but through my steady presence. You may feel alone, yet you are truly being set apart. I clear away what diverts your attention, not to move away from you, but to draw you closer to me. What seems like removal is actually connection. What appears as distance is my gentle positioning. Before you step forward, I establish an enclosure around your spirit. This is not judgment, but readiness. Within this space, your core purpose becomes sharp and distinct. Have you noticed how your longing for some things has recently changed? Those whose company you once sought now tire your spirit. Locations that once brought solace now feel heavy. Goals you once chased no longer stir your deepest being. This is not a sorrow within your heart. It is my tender peace taking hold. Before a sensitive process, one might apply a soft touch, not to harm, but to protect lessen unease as something unhelpful is removed. I am acting in this way with your innermost self. I am loosening your emotional ties to what no longer nourishes your spirit. That sudden sense of distance, that heaviness you carry. It is I making you ready for true liberty. Therefore, when others ask, why do you no longer engage, or why does that hold no more interest for you? You do not need to offer answers. Simply grasp this reality. Something profound is emerging inside you. You are being made ready for a more profound way of living. My child, what seems like a conclusion is only a pause before your next expansion. Obstacles you meet are not punishment. They are protection. When people depart, it is not always rejection. Sometimes their role in your life has simply reached its completion. When I conclude a phase of your existence, I move with absolute intention. I discern what remains unseen to you. I know the hushed words spoken beyond your hearing. I understand the real motives behind every outward action. And I direct events with swiftness, gentle power, and deep understanding. You are not being left alone, my beloved. You are being raised higher. I am guiding your way according to my knowing intent. At times, this involves drawing you inward briefly to move you forward. That pause was your defense. That quiet preserved you. That sorrow shielded you from deeper hardship. So do not fight against this place of rest. Do not fear this quiet. What seems like a complete halt is actually the beginning of something significant. You are not forgotten. You are being made ready. The unseen world has not receded. It draws nearer to you. When the right time comes, when your innermost being is steady and your perception is keen, I will prompt you. Advance. No trap will hinder your path. No misleading image will trick you. No deceptive invitation will lead you astray because what lies ahead was intended solely for you. This time you will walk into it with complete clarity. your true self safeguarded and my spirit showing the way. And now, my beloved, as my soft presence envelops you, grasp this truth. I do not simply warn my precious ones, I make them fully prepared. You are not merely at a crossroad, but at an opening to a fresh start.